Good evening. We're at the Aberdeen Civic Arena tonight for postseason basketball action. Aberdeen Christian Knights taking on the Britton Hecla Braves here tonight. Aberdeen Christian seeded number one in the Region 1. And I think we'll pause here as we have our opening prayer and national anthem. So we'll be back in a few seconds.
Begin with our prayer for the evening. Our Heavenly Father, we thank you for this evening. Lord, we just thank you for just your greatness and how awesome of a God you are. Lord, we do ask that you protect the players tonight as they play the game, especially protect the fans, particularly those from Britton as they travel back home in this weather. Not only them, but all those who are out traveling today in various events. Lord, we just ask you to be blessing us tonight. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we ask you to remain standing for our national anthem to honor the flag of our nation. The proper etiquette is to remove all headgear, stand at attention facing the flag while placing your hand over your heart. Active duty members and veterans of the military may salute the flag. Tonight's national anthem will be presented by the Floss family.
All right. Beautiful rendition of the national anthem tonight here at the Aberdeen Civic Arena. We're back at Civic Arena, just getting ready to do our starting lineups here tonight. Again, welcome to Aberdeen Christian Knights basketball streamed on Hub City Radio. We got our normal crew here tonight. Talmadge Econger is our producer, Brian Econger cameraman, and this is Dave Palmer doing some play-by-play for you tonight. Britton Hecla comes in, playing Aberdeen Christian tonight. They come in 3-17, and they won last night against Wilmot and get the right to play in this second round game here tonight in the region. And they're going to start tonight Gage Storley. He wears number 0. He's a 5'7" senior guard. Start number 5, Bodell Davidson. He is a 6'1" senior forward. They also start number 11, Dawson Treby. He's a 6-foot junior guard. Number 21 is Jackson Zulke. He's a freshman at 6'1" and plays forward. And then lastly, a senior is Ashton Mills, number 34, and he's 6'4", playing forward. Aberdeen Christian playing on their home court here tonight in this first round for them in postseason play. They're come in at 18-2 and beat Britton Hecla real early in the year here. Beat them 64-27. That was back in early December before all the weather and things started to hit us this year, but Aberdeen Christian's going to start the same lineup, it looks like, tonight that they've been starting all year. At the guard, number 0, Andrew Brennan. He's a 5'10 senior. Number 2, Jackson Isaacson. He's a 6'3 senior. He plays guard forward. Number 10, Malik Weaker. He's a 6'1 senior guard as well. And number 30, Caden Clark in the middle. He's a 6'3 senior. And then lastly is Ethan Russell, the big man, 6'7". He's a senior as well. So an all-senior lineup. It's do or die time, win or go home for this group of seniors that have been together for pretty much 4 years here at Aberdeen Christian for the most part. Ethan Russell came in as a sophomore, but the rest of this crew has been together all through their high school career, and they're going to tip her up one last time here at the Civic Arena, and the ball goes up, and Ethan Russell's going to tip it over to Malik Weaker, and Knights will start with this first possession. Britton kind of looks like they're in a zone here, a 2-3 zone. They're going to kick it around to Russell. His 3 is going to be off. So first shots by the Knights is a 3 over in the corner, and that's no good. And Britton will set up with their first opportunity tonight. With the ball there, that's number 0, Gage Storley. Knights are playing man-to-man against this group like they've done all year long. Ball short, air ball rebounded by Clark, and Knights quickly ahead. Knights have a experience advantage, a size advantage, home court advantage. You'd think everything is in their favor here tonight, but it's the postseason. You still have to make plays and make it happen. Inside to Russell, his shot's short, but his shot, second shot, in one motion, he catches and puts it back up again. Tough left-handed shot, it's good. So Russell with an offensive rebound and a putback of his own miss. Knights lead 2-0. Storley drives and kicks over to the corner. Guarded by Clark, back outside to Storley, guarded by Isaacson. And there's a wide open 3. It's going to be hard off the glass. One of those hard to rebound shots, and kicks out to the Braves, and they'll retain possession. Trying to work it inside. Get a little closer shot. There's kind of a push shot. That's no good. Another air ball rebounded by Russell, and Weaker's quickly ahead. Brings it into the heart of the zone. He stepped back and shoot a 3, and he knocks it down. 5-0 lead for the Knights. Weaker's first shot, first bucket. Knights with a quick 5-0 lead here. 5:52 left in this first quarter. Drive inside for the Braves. They try to cut back door, but nothing's there. Deflected out of bounds by Weaker. 15 seconds on the shot clock, and they'll inbounds right here in front of the Knights bench. Braves will set up. High pick and roll. Kick to the corner, looking for something. Shot clock's running down here. Clark almost with a steal. Gonna have to shoot one, get it off. That's a third air ball from the Braves here to start this game. Yet to hit the rim. Skip across to Brennan. He drives and hits Clark for a wide open shot, but he's gonna pick up draw a foul there on the drive. Fouls on number 34. That's Austin Mills, his first foul, first team foul, first foul of the game. Weaker's going to be wide open in the corner. He knocks down another one. 2 threes in a row, back-to-back threes for Weaker, and the Knights jump out to an 8-0 lead here. Braves with another shot that's short, inbounded by Isaacson, tipped around, he picks it back up, and here we go. 4 shots, 4 air balls. So Weaker with a pair of threes early in the game. He's got 6 with just 3 minutes into the game. Knights will inbound under their own basket. Looks like the Braves have gone to man here now after those 2 zone breakers. Inside to Isaacson, his shot's up and good. Nice pass by Malik Weaker. Braves up front, Knights quickly out to a 10-0 lead here. Isaacson with his first bucket that last possession. So three guys have scored for the Knights so far tonight, early in the contest. There's finally a good-looking shot from the Braves. Draw some iron, but it's off the mark. Rebounded inside by Storley. He shots up and blocked out of bounds by Clark. And Knights will go to their bench here right away. Bring a couple guys in early in the game. Looks like Connor Furman, number 5, is coming in, and Joey Johnson, number 23, come in. So the Knights' first 2 guys off the bench makes them a lot bigger. Big guys inside. And on that inbounds play, the Braves get a good shot, and Bodell Davidson scores the first 2 for the Braves here tonight. Weaker with another open shot. We can see that's off. Furman's with the rebound, though, inside. He's going to draw a foul as he puts it on the floor, trying to take it to the rim. And another foul on the floor. That'll be the Braves' second team foul. Knights will inbounds underneath. Boy, the Braves got a good shot off that inbounds pass that last possession and draw their first blood. Nice play back inside. Ball gets kicked out to Johnson, and Ethan Russell steps inside to an open spot on the block, and Johnson hits him post to post. Russell's second bucket. Back to a 10-point lead for Aberdeen Christian, leading 12-2. There's an open shot from outside by number 5, Davidson. His shot's off, though. Knights quickly ahead. They find Furman underneath, but he kind of mishandles it. He's going to end up turning it over. And here come the Braves. Ball's kicked around, picked up by Johnson. A turnover by the Braves, and Weaker quickly ahead. He's got 3 on 2. He finds Brennan wide open, and he scores, and they're going to punch it out and call an offensive foul. We need that restricted zone. I actually think they passed that in the rules committee this week. That won't be a foul next year. 30-second timeout by the Britton Braves. Knights lead 12-2. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Back at the Civic Arena, Braves will inbounds after that offensive foul turnover. And Russell out front tapping it away, and he's going to pick up a foul on the third one. Ethan Russell's going to pick up, I call it a blocking foul. And that'll send him to the bench. Clark back in. And the Braves will set up in their half-court set. Trailing 12-2. Knights put up 12 here already in the first 5 minutes. There's an open shot by Fagerlin. It's off, but rebounded again by the Braves. Boy, the Knights have given up a lot of second shots these last 3 or 4 games. There's an air ball. Knights rebound by Furman, and Weaker will bring it up and set up. He's going to take it all the way to the rack and score. Kind of hesitated, saw an opening in the defense, and just took it in and scored. Knights lead by 12. Punched away by Clark. Here he comes. Behind the back dribble. Up and in. What a nice play by the big man. Nice ball handling skills. And that's going to draw a timeout from Britton. Going to be a full timeout. That's a big play. Mark that one down. About 2.5 minutes left in the first quarter. Nice ball handling skills by Clark. Knights jump out to a 16-2 lead. We'll be back in a minute. Well, we're back at the Civic Arena. Knights lead 16-2. Jumping off to an early lead, forcing Britton into 2 timeouts already, trying to make some adjustments against this high-powered Aberdeen Christian Knights offense. Average 65 points a game. Well on their way to that tonight. There's a deep 3 from outside from number 11, Treby. That's off the mark, rebounded by Holscher, and here come the Knights. Abe Holscher in the game for the first time. He sets up for a 3 that's just going to draw a little bit of iron, but it's off and will go the other way. Good look by Holscher in that offensive set for Christian, but just off a little bit. Storley will bring it up for the Braves. Nice little move by number 11. That's Treby. His shot's off. Inside to Johnson. He powers it up and in. Clark to Johnson. Post to post. Johnson's first bucket. There's a quick 3. Another air ball. We might set an air ball record here tonight. That's at least the 5th air ball. Hard to rebound air balls. Holscher's fumbling it a little bit. Out to Clark. Clark's going to drive. He's going to set up. Thought he was going to set up Johnson for an easy bucket. Little push shots off. Isaacson's drive is stolen away. And he's going to draw a blocking foul. Thought he had himself set up to take a charge right there from Treby. He goes hard to the floor, but he's going to pick up a blocking foul. Knights lead 18-2. 18 here in the first 7 minutes. Brennan's at the score table ready to check in. And Wyatt Toes, or no, it's Dawson Treby is at the line, I'm sorry. His first free throw is up and good, which will get him a second one. And that rattles in. And Knights lead 18-4. They're not slowing down. Oh, Brennan drove, thought somebody was going to go to that block, and Knights turned it over, but he deflects it, saves it. It's going to go out of bounds. Nobody up here to help. Nice hustle by Brennan, but not in position to really do anything with it. So Britton Hecla will inbounds on the sideline, trailing by 14 here, 38.7 left in this first quarter. Shot clock's at 30, so they'll have to, Knights will get the one more opportunity if they can clear and bring it the other way. Ball's moved around here by Britton out front. Inside to Zulke. His shot's going to hit the back iron and be deflected out of bounds, and that last possession might not be there for the Knights here now, as they'll get a fresh shot clock, which there is no shot clock, so it'll go back to 14 seconds, and Britton can take the last shot here. Over to Treby. His 3 is going to be short. Another air ball, and Brennan's going to get a half-court shot. He throws it up. It's the backboard, and that'll be our first quarter. Knights score 18. They lead 18-4 here at the Aberdeen Civic Arena over the Britton Hecla Braves. Will be back to start the second quarter in a minute. All right, we're back at the Civic Arena. You can see on your TV screen at home on this live stream on your computer, the scores are scrolling from South Dakota Score Feed. That is an amazing app. If you're a basketball fan, you can keep track of all 3 classes of basketball, what the scores are as they're happening, boys and girls games, the rankings, the standings, the potential seed, who will play who. Great app if you don't have it. Pass from Weaker to Russell as they run the floor, and Ethan Russell's going to pick up a 2-point in transition right there. Ellis Russell, brother Ellis, is in for the first time here to start this second quarter. Ball's deflected by Russell. He's going to throw it ahead to Weaker, and Weaker's going to put it off the glass for 2. Malik Weaker with 10 points already tonight. A pair of 3s and a pair of 2s. Ethan Russell with 6 points as well. Weaker averages about 15 a game. Russell averages about 17 a game. High in the air is Furman, and he's going to grab that rebound, and here come the Knights, leading 22-4. 7 minutes left in this second quarter. Knights have been able to get easy shots in transition and in their offense. It's been pretty tough for Britton. Malik Weaker drives. Hits Furman, he hesitates for a second. He's going to turn it over out front, and Britton's going to have a potential shot in the court. Looked like maybe a walk there, but nothing of it. Weaker over to Brennan. He spots up for the 3, drives, and he's going to draw a foul on the drive. Britton Hecla Braves are coached by Troy Connect, assisted by Jacob Skoglund and B.J. Richter. And Aberdeen Christian, head coach, longtime Aberdeen Christian alum, point leading scorer, but just his first year as a head coach, Matt Rohrbach. He's assisted by a longtime coach here at Aberdeen Christian, Jared Becker. Jared coached girls for a few years, been the boys' assistant for, I think, 7 or 8 years here. Isaacson's 3, wide open, it's off just a hair, and Johnson's going to pick up a foul on that rebound. And Britton will bring it the other way. Trailing 22-4. 18-point lead for the Knights here just 10 minutes into the game. Kind of the way you'd expect it, really. A number 1 seed, number 1 team. Expect them to come out strong. Veteran group. Ball's fumbled there inside, but picked up and knocked out of bounds by Zulke. And Britton will run to the other end. Christian will inbounds on their own baseline. 14 fouls for Aberdeen Christian, just 3 for Britton. Knights have the luxury of going to their bench here. Had played 9 guys already tonight. Britton in their man-to-man here. They started in a zone that first couple of possessions. Lynn man here. Good movement, high-low, inside-outside. Looks like they're looking for Johnson, and they find Isaacson on a skip all the way across, and he knocks down a 3. Jackson Isaacson picking up where he left off the other night in Groton, hitting those high corner 3s. He has such a beautiful catch-and-shoot shot. Britton will set up here, trailing 25-4. Set up a high screen and roll. Storley drives, his shot's gonna rattle in. Gage Storley for 2. Nice looking drive. Knights will set up here in their half court set. Got 3 bigs in the game here right now. Clark, Russell, and Johnson. Nobody's really setting up in there. Clark will drive, kick over to Jackson Isaacson. He drives and sets up Johnson for an easy bucket, but Britton Hecla picks up a foul before that can happen. Knights to the game, to the bench here again. Holscher coming in, Andrew Brennan, and Isaacson and Russell will leave. Pretty much been two or three guys off the bench all night long. Weaker's set up on the inbounds play. The old blue play where the inbounder comes off a screen, sets up in the corner, and Weaker knocks down the three. That's his third three tonight. Nice give and go from Bodell Davidson to Daniel Person. And he's going to draw a foul, going to the line for two. Nice looking give and go. His first shot rattles out. And that'll bring another sub off the bench for Christian here tonight. Weaker will take his first break, and Ellis Russell will come in. So 3 starters on the bench. Second one rattles around. Ellis Russell's there to pick up the board, and here we go. Knights quickly up the other way, led by Brennan. Over to Clark on the side. Nice backdoor cut by Holscher, but nothing's there. Brennan is so patient. Could take that three a lot of times and tries to drive and set other guys up, and that's the time he should have taken that shot. Ends up turning it over out on the wing. Trying to set up a teammate and being unselfish and end up with the turnover. Knights lead 28-6 with 3 minutes and 36 seconds left here in the first half. Not a real big crowd here tonight, but I guess it's kind of what you'd expect with the weather the way it is. It was tough out there a couple hours ago for a little bit. It's supposed to get tough here tonight. Fake left, fake right, turn around, take your shot. That's number 21, Jackson Zulke. Nice looking shot, just didn't hit it. Knights will set up on the skip, inside to Johnson. Out to Brennan, and he's gonna pop a three and just off. And here comes Britton. Ahead quickly, 1-on-4. There's a deep three off the rim. No good. Abe Holscher skies up, grabs it, and here he comes. He'll bring it himself. Clark sizes up his man, looks for Johnson. He's going to take a free throw jumper. Almost banked it in off way too hard, and Britton will bring it up. Double teamed over in the corner. But they get out of it. Nice drive. Ellis knocks it away. Brennan to the ground. He deflects it, but Britton's going to pick it up. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Deep three is off. Storley's there for the rebound. His shot's blocked. Clark's third or fourth block here tonight, and Britton will inbounds with a fresh shot clock. Not sure that hit the rim, but 33 seconds on the shot clock. And Christian brings 4 guys back in. Drive and kick to the corner, back to out front. Drive all the way to the hoop by Treby, and he's going to draw a foul. Britton being aggressive, taking it to the hole. That'll send Treby to the line for 2. Britton's been subbing here as well. I've done a poor job of getting them in, telling you who's coming and going. Ty Fagerlund, number 1, is coming into the game. He's a 5'11 junior. And William Scholler, number 13, is in the game. 5'11 senior as well. Russell on the drive, he loses the ball. And Knights are going to turn it over. And shots blocked by Johnson. Way out front for a wide open three. Looked good from here, but it was short. And Britton will set back up again. Storley on the drive. Works it around, showing good patience. Over to the corner, and we got a traveling violation. And Luke Storley's in the game here as well. I didn't realize we had two Storleys. They are obviously twins. Senior twins. That's cool. Knight setting up. Holscher's got the ball in the corner. He drives, and he's going to turn it over. Must have stepped out of bounds. So 59 seconds left, 1 minute left in the game. Knights lead 28-7. Britton will bring her up and set up, and they throw it to the corner and turn it over. So not as much offensive action here in the second quarter for the Knights, but they've also gone deep to the bench. Played 9 guys throughout here, mix of 9 different guys. Russell, Isaacson, and Week are in. The big 3 scorers for the Knights are in here at once. They go inside to Russell. He's going to drop step. Kick out to Holscher. Into Isaacson, and he's going to draw a foul. Not a great seal in there, but good enough to draw a foul. I've seen Isaacson score inside more and more this year from his guard forward position, wing position. Furman's inbound and sizes up. We got over to Weaker. Holscher's going to let one fly from the wing and knock it down a 3. Abe Holscher with a 3. Knights jump out to a 31-7 lead here, as Britton will be able to go for this last shot. 12 seconds left. Storley out front. Inside against Isaacson, and Furman's going to clear. Weaker for the half-court shot. He's got a good look at it. And it's off. So we're going to go to halftime. Knights with a big lead here at the Civic Arena this first round of playoffs, leading 31-7. We'll be back at the end of the half. Well, we're back at the Civic Arena for the start of the second half of this contest between Aberdeen Christian Knights and the Britton Hecla Braves. Knights jumped off to a big lead here at half, 31-7. Held Britton to just 7 points in that first half. Kind of slowed down offensively the second quarter as they subbed a lot of guys in. Christian did, but they're leading 31-7 with the ball to start. Gonna hit Isaacson over in the corner. His shot's just off, but Russell's right there for the putback. Shoots that little left-handed shot as a right-handed player and just makes that look easy. So the Knights lead 33-7. Storley with a long three. That's going to miss the rim. Rebounded by Clark. Quickly ahead by Weaker. As the Knights starters will set up here in this offense. Inside to Clark. Clark has been pretty patient offensively, looking for his teammates. And there he fakes left, goes hard right, gets an easy bucket. Nice move by Caden Clark. That'll make it a 28-point lead here. Britton working the ball here. Starting this third quarter, driving against Isaacson. And that shot's off. Rebounded by Russell. Brennan quickly ahead, and he's going to take it all the way to the rack, and Russell's going to clean up another one. Get another miss, another bucket. Put back by Ethan Russell. That'll make it a 30-point lead. Nice drive by Storley. His runner up high over his head is good off the glass. Britton's first bucket this half. Nice drive by Weaker. He sets up Clark inside for a nice little push shot. Nothing but net. Clark's second bucket there this half. Russell and Clark with a pair of buckets to start this third quarter. Long three is off. Rebounded by Storley deep in the corner. And Britton will reset. Drive inside is missed, and Isaacson is going to pick up a foul there as he swipes at the ball. Not a shooting foul, going to inbounds underneath, so we'll get a new shot clock for Britton, and they're going to bring 5 new guys in. Trailing by 30 here, so we have a running clock the rest of the game. So this half should go pretty quick. They only stop it for timeouts and right up until the moment a player starts to shoot his free throws, then they'll stop it. But not at all otherwise. Long three is off, rebounded by Russell. Knights quickly ahead here to Weaker in the corner. He's going to let one fly for three. And that's off. Clark with a rebound. Little push shot, and it's off, no good. Should have come down with it, but tried to tip it in, and Weaker's going to deflect that pass away. 39-9. Knights lead by 30 with 5 minutes left. Our game tonight, we have to fit inside some rules of the South Dakota Activities Association. Otherwise, we talk about how Brian drank a whole bottle of Coke at halftime. No way he's going to make it to the end of the game. He's glad to see that running clock. So if the camera stops, you know what happened. Brian had to take a bathroom break. Another line change here. 5 new guys for the Knights. Brennan stays on the floor. I guess 4 new guys for the Knights. Brennan stays on the floor. And here we go. And Brennan's going to draw a foul out front by number 20, Daniel Person. And Britton's going to bring that group of 5 right back in again. So Brennan, Johnson, Furman, Ellis Russell, and Andrew Brennan out here in this group for the Knights. Brennan drives, probes, looking for somebody open. Furman out front. He's going to drive, take it all the way to the rim, and his right-hand shot off the glass, no good. And Britton quickly ahead. Going to run right over Ellis Russell as he's firmly planted way out front and draw a charge. Nice defensive play by Russell. And Brandon Stapp going to check into the game. So All 5 starters will go to the bench here with 3 minutes and 15 seconds left in the third quarter. Knights with a 30-point lead, 39-9. And that puts the ball into future point guard Ellis Russell's hands. Abe Holscher probes here, looking for something. Not a lot of ball action. Inside to Furman. He's set up nicely. His shot's off, and it's going to stay Knight ball out of bounds. Boy, as Connor gets bigger and stronger, that's going to be a bunny for him down the road. Furman's going to set up for a 3 in the corner. His 3's just off. Going to be rebounded by Russell over in the corner. He's going to probe, find Johnson wide open inside, and he's going to draw a foul and go to the line for 2. Nice find from Ellis Russell to Johnson. Joey Johnson's a 6'4" junior. He's going to set up at the free throw line, and his first shot's off. Chance to jump to 40, and his second shot is nothing but net. That'll make it a 40-9 lead here, 31-point lead. So Brendan Stapp, number 34. Connor Furman, number 5. Joey Johnson, number 23. Ellis Russell, number 15. And Abe Holscher, the lone senior on the floor, number 1. For your Aberdeen Christian Knights here at home. Their last home game in the Civic Arena. Ball's tipped as Storley tries to pass to the corner, and that'll be a turnover. Abe Holscher cleans it up. Quickly ahead to Furman over in the corner. He's going to spot up for a 3. His shot's off. Rebounded by Johnson. He's going to power it up. Just misses it, but he draws a foul again. He's going to line for 2 more. So 4 straight free throw opportunities here for Joey Johnson. First one is hard. Off the rim, no good. His second shot's going to be nothing but net, though. And that'll make it 41-9. Britton in the offense. Kicking it around. And they're going to get a travel here. Ball kind of took a funny bounce there and got a travel. Furman will inbounds, and Ellis Russell will bring it up against this Brave pressure. Ball's deflected away, and that's going to be a stay here, it looks like. Well, the refs get together and they change their call. So it'll be Britton ball. Britton Hecla ball, trailing 41-9 here with 1 minute. We got a running clock here at the Civic Arena. Britton has quite a few seniors on this club as well. Aberdeen Christian has 6. Shots off. No good out front by Treby. Rebound by Johnson, and the Knights will bring it ahead quickly and set up. Kind of would assume Coach Rohrbach bring those 5 starters back and give them a minute or 2 just to stay game fresh. B-Stapp for a 3 from the right side is good. Brandon Stapp with a 3, knocked it down like he does it every day. Nice drive, nice shot. No emotion either. If I knocked down a 3 like that, I'd be jumping up and down, maybe a cartwheel to the other end. Stapp just runs down calm and coolly like I do that all the time. Bodell Davison fouled inside there, so he goes to the line for 2. His first shot's no good. Davison will have 1 more. Johnson and Furman will come out, and for the first time tonight, Becker Bosma, 6'4" freshman guard, number 11, will step inside, as well as Josh Schoeneman. He's a 5'11" junior. Ball's kept alive by Britton inside. Number 34, Mills. His shot's kind of deflected and out of bounds, but Britton will retain possession. And that'll be the end of your third quarter already. Knights lead 44-9 in this postseason game. We'll be back to start the fourth quarter in a minute. Britton Hecla ball to start this fourth quarter, and they'll inbounds. Set up against this Knight defense. They are trailing 44-9. Points have been tough to come by tonight as they're held at 9 in 3 quarters. Got a running clock here now, so this game's going to go rather quickly. Even with a foul, the clock runs right up until they give a free throw shooter the ball. Otherwise, it doesn't stop except for a free throw right when they're shooting and a timeout or some kind of player control thing. Ball's deflected by Weaker. Knights starting 5 back in. Look for them to play here for a minute or so. They'll set up here. Clark way out front. Looking for Russell on a seal inside. Brennan's going to take a 3. It's just short. Rebounded by Clark inside. He could go up with it. Instead, he's looking around, and finally he does. He goes up and spins it in. Caden Clark for 2 inside. Storley on the drive, his shot's off. Brennan ahead quickly. He's going to take it all the way to the rim. His left-handed layup is good. Andrew Brennan with a quick drive. 4 quick points by Christian. They lead 48-9 here early in the fourth quarter. Look for this group of starters not to play too long. I would assume Coach Rohrbach wanted to keep them fresh and get some minutes in here as they haven't played for a few days. Nice drive by number 13, William Schuller. Takes it hard to the hole, and his shot is up and good for Britton Hecla's 11th point here tonight. Brennan's going to let one fly from 3 again. The second one's just off. Andrew Brennan's going to have to make one of those shots here in the postseason at some time. He's going to knock one of those down. Nice to see him get one here tonight. There's a long 3 up and good by Landon Carlson. Good full stride behind the 3-point line, and his shot's good. That gives Britton 14 points here tonight as they trail 48-14. We're inside the 6-minute mark here. Clark backs his man down. He's going to throw it away. Boy, 9 out of 10 guys, if they get the ball in the paint, they're going to shoot it up one way or another. And Caden Clark is so pass-first orientated that sometimes it'll catch up to him. He should just shoot the ball. Obviously, this game is already decided, so it doesn't matter. Britton will set up here. They go against this group of starters. Another open 3 is off. Weaker with the rebound. He's going to look ahead to Brennan. Brennan's was open for a second. Weaker's going to find Clark. Clark shot's up and good. Caden Clark with 3 buckets here tonight, and the 4 new guys going to come in here for Aberdeen Christian at the dead ball. They lead 50-14. There's a 3 over in the corner. That's going to be knocked down by number 10, Wyatt Toes. Pair of threes for the Braves here in this fourth quarter. Brennan with the drive. He's going to hit Russell in the corner for a 3, and his shot's off. Rebounded by Clark. Out front to Brennan. Weaker's open in the over on the side. He's going to pass it up for a better shot to Jackson Isaacson, and he calmly knocks down the wide open 3 in the corner. 4 minutes left here right now. Knights lead 53-17. 6 guys waiting to check in at this next ball, dead ball. I think that was Russell's first 3 attempt tonight. He such a valuable 3-point shooter for the Knights and just hasn't even had to take one here tonight. That'll bring in 4 new guys. Abe Holscher, Joey Johnson, Ellis Russell, Connor Furman, and big man Caden Clark's going to stay in and play point here. Clark will bring it up. Johnson over in the corner. He drives, kicks, and it's deflected out of bounds. And Abe Holscher will inbounds right in front of Coach Rohrbach here on the side. 3 minutes left, just a few seconds over 3 minutes left as the Knights will set up. Clark with a pick and roll for Ellis. Back to Clark. Cross to Johnson. That's deflected out of bounds. 12 seconds left on the shot clock. Britton with 3 more subs here. Everybody's getting to play here tonight. I think that's the first time in for, let's see, number 23 is Benjamin Folkman. He's just a freshman. Garden Clark. Holscher spots up for 3, rebounded by Connor Furman, and he puts it off the glass and good. Furman's first bucket tonight. 2:22 left. Knights lead 55-17. Britton kicking her around here. Shot's gonna go short, out of bounds. And that'll be the end of the starters here for Aberdeen Christian as Clark comes out playing that short stint at point guard, and Brendan Stapp back in. Stapp's heading right over to his spot at the 3-point line. He's setting up right now. Gonna knock another one down here on the rotate as soon as we get a rotation here. Ellis over to Furman. And he's somehow going to pick up an offensive foul. Down to a minute, 15 seconds left here at the Aberdeen Civic Arena. This might be the last high school game here this season, this year. We're inside that last minute. And Josh Shoneman's back in, as well as Becker Bosma. Bosma with the rebound. And we're going to have a quick dead ball sub here as Ellis Russell's going to come in for Abe Holscher. So that's the end of the seniors' minutes here at the Aberdeen Civic Arena. Abe Holscher's going to end his senior career. Here we're inside 35 seconds. See if the Knights can't get a shot off. Let somebody get a shot. Don't just dribble it out. Bosma over to Shoneman. Everybody's got stars in their eyes. Somebody's going to let one fly. And Knights are going to turn it over. Inside the last 5 seconds. Somebody got to let one fly. Let it fly. There's one from deep in the corner. Storley takes a long one, and that's going to be the final here. Aberdeen Christian going to win the first round of the regions here for them. Going to win 55-17 here at the Aberdeen Civic Arena. Came out, put a thumping on right away and got their work done, and that's going to be the end of round 1 here at the Aberdeen Civic Arena. I don't think Coach Rarbach's coming up, is he? We're done here tonight. So we'll bring this one to a close. Looks like Aberdeen Christian is going to play at Webster on Friday for that opportunity to advance out of the region. Rob Waltman's going to be there with me, so we'll have our crew over there in Webster, Rob and I, Dave Palmer, and the E-Congers. So I guess we'll sign off here tonight. Thanks for watching. We appreciate your support, and we'll see you on Friday. Thank you.